Hello again. Many years ago, in the 1970s, I lived for a while in the Swedish city of Göteborg. In those days, Sweden was a beacon of freedom and liberal ways for the whole of Europe. Topless sunbathing, a very relaxed attitude towards sex, extremely low crime rate, virtually no sexual crimes, the streets as peaceful as you could hope for. It was a beautiful place to live in those days, if a little dull. Not anymore, though. In the last few days, we've seen a riot in Malmo with cars set on fire and shops looted. A week ago, there were two explosions in Göteborg in the space of 24 hours. These were bomb attacks. In the same period, a bomb went off in Nyköping and there was a fourth explosion in another town. 4 bomb attacks in the course of just 24 hours. I give a link in the description to this video to a news item about this. Bomb attacks in Göteborg of all places. Rioting in Malmo. What on earth has happened to Sweden? Immigration is what happened. Following the civil wars which racked Yugoslavia following the death of Marshal Tito, Sweden thought it would be an awfully nice gesture to offer refuge to some of the victims of the conflict, especially Albanians from Kosovo. It did not for a moment occur to them that those Albanians would bring with them their guns and explosives and simply carry on fighting on the streets of Sweden, much as they have been doing in Kosovo. Deaths from shooting in Sweden, once a very rare kind of murder, are now running at roughly 16 times the rate in the United Kingdom. Shootings and bombings in Sweden are on the same level now that they were in Northern Ireland at the height of the Troubles. Although the population of Sweden is about an eighth of this country, last year saw more than 60 murders with firearms. Britain averages about half as many. These killings are all political and gang related and carried out by Albanians, the same people responsible for the 113 bombs which have been detonated in that country so far this year. Welcome to the wonderful world of immigration. The riots in Sweden, and these are happening with increasing frequency, are carried out by Muslim asylum seekers. The days when Swedish women could go topless in swimming pools or on the beach have ended, because of course many of these new citizens simply cannot imagine a woman exposing her breasts unless she is inviting sexual assault and rape. The hope with immigration of this kind has always been that as the immigrants arrive, they will abandon their old traditional ways and adopt new and wholesome methods as relating to civil life. This is a bit like putting a rotten apple in a basket with a lot of sound, healthy apples and hoping that the rotten apple will somehow be changed by all that good influence into a healthy piece of fruit. Only, of course, that isn't what happens at all, is it? Before you know where you are, that rotten apple will have affected all the healthy apples, and then you'll soon find that your basket of apples is fit for nothing. That is as neat a metaphor for what we are seeing in Europe as we could possibly hope to find.